Welcome to the Blonde Highlight Show. Give it up for your hosts, Kris and Kyle Hennessy.
Welcome back to Blonde Highlights.
This week, we are talking everything. We got the hot gossip, and we are debating over New Year's Eve rituals, New Year's Eve traditions, as well as talking everything vision board and bingo cards, which are Kyle's favorite.
But first, let's get into what's hot. What's hot?
Yeah, what's hot?
Today on What's Hot, I have one question. If you were rich and famous, would you spend New Year's Eve in Aspen or St. Bart's?
Are you even having a New Year's Eve if you're not in St. Bart's?
Not at all.
Like, it's even New Year's Eve. No, it's not.
But I noticed that it was like every really rich person or every celebrity is either spending New Year's in Aspen or they're like in St. Bart's. And it's like crazy because they're the polar opposites. It's like, do you want freezing cold mountain with snow and like all the big firs and all the stuff? Or do you want beach and like warm weather?
I want beach and warm weather. Like, I'm around like snow right now. Like, I was snowed in twice last week. So I'm all for St. Bart's. Like, I want to be on a yacht. I want to be like having life-changing experiences. I think I'm going to rejuvenate myself. New year, new me on a yacht.
Literally, yeah. I think that's me. I'm always the Caribbean, like beach kind of person. But like the Aspen trips, it does look fun though, for the clothing.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, all the big coats, all the things. Like I saw Mariah Carey out in like the new like Gucci, like faux fur, like tiger coat. Like Kim Kardashian was wrapped up in like furs and everything. Like it's just such a vibe just for the wardrobe alone. But I'm all about a Caribbean beach vacation.
I think that you and I should quit every job that we have and we should just be nannies for famous people. Like, all of those famous people that are in St. Bart's have their kids and like their nannies are on the beach watching the kids. Why aren't we doing that? Why are we hustling as hard as we are? Like, okay, I get like I have like my own kids and like whatever here, but like we could nanny and go.
I think I could find something else to do for them than nanny. That would be more suited.
Like what?
Like, I don't know. I'll come and do their hair. I'll do something else. I don't know.
No,
but
I know. Okay, whatever. We get it. You're a celebrity hairstylist. But like, imagine we were nannies and we could just nanny on the beach all day.
I don't want to nanny on the beach.
Nannies are vibing.
I want to do something else than nanny, though.
Fine, whatever. You can do that. I'll nanny.
Okay.
That's the only skill I can have.
No, literally, like I feel like some of the high end nannies like that, they start out getting paid like $90,000 a year.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they get to travel and do all sorts of fun stuff. Like I get it, but I also don't like to deal with kids.
I feel like I missed my calling in my 20s. Looking back, I should have done something like that because I would have been so fit for the role.
Literally,
like I love kids and like I love lounging. So
yes, you could have been like an au pair too.
Yes.
That would be good for you. Yeah. No, I was like really into it. But I do know that like everyone, of course, like everyone's like all the billionaires are there, conspiracy theories, like all of this stuff. But like, and they're like I saw like Alex Earl was there in St. Bart's and everyone's like, what is she doing? All this stuff. And it was like, she's trying to find an investor. Like,
we need to go.
Yes. It's like you think they're going to wear like their furs and their crazy like winter outfits, or they're wearing their like bikinis in the middle of winter and like having this summer vacay. No, they're looking for investors. They're looking for like ways to like come up in a way. It's networking for the influencers and everyone else that's there.
Oh my God. Why aren't we in St. Bart's?
Exactly. Well, and also too, I thought was interesting, like when you were saying like being a nanny like that, most of those like super yachts that are there, they have chaser vessels, which are like mega yachts themselves, but like half the size of the main one. And they just like follow the mega yacht. And that's where like the nannies and the staff and all that stay in that smaller yacht. And then they follow them. Yes.
Shut up. So it's like, you know, those like motorcycles that have like the little seat beside it. It's kind of like that, but yacht.
Yeah.
And like the nanny and the staff are all in like the little seat.
Yes. But it's still like a $400 million yacht.
Stop it.
It's still a massive yacht, but it's like a fraction of the size of like the mega yacht.
So, but wait, you would go on the big boat, do the hair, but then you would make it back to my yacht if I was Like you wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to stay on the big yacht. So either way, we'd be on the same yacht.
Yes. Yeah. We'd be over with the staff on the smaller yacht.
See, staff is where it's at. They know how to party. Like,
Exactly. That's the best part is you'd be hanging out with the staff who does this for all the time. Like that
yes.
you know it's gonna be fun on that. There's like scandalous stuff happening, there's drama happening, someone's sleeping with somebody on that boat. Like that's what we need to know. We need to see a reality show about the people of the chaser yachts.
Yes. Oh my God. Chaser yachts. Okay, honestly, the gossip on those chaser yachts. Imagine sitting around and having like a hot gossip session. They know everything. They know absolutely everything. And not only from what they witness, but kids talk. So they're getting the perspective from all the kids. Like the nannies know all.
They do.
They know all. Like those kids come around and drop like the most random lore. Like they'll be like, Mommy and Daddy fought last night. And then the nanny could just be like, oh, about what? And then boom, they get all of it.
All of it. Oh yeah. Same with like the cleaning people as well. Because they're just wiping the counter, like listening to what's going on. They know all the tea.
Yeah, they probably put ear pods on and make it seem like they're like in their own world. But like that's what I would do. And I'd be like sucking in all the juice. I'd be like, I'm not listening, but really I'm like dissecting every word you're saying.
That's hilarious. I love to catch up on the tea, like the household tea, you know? Because that's the
Yes, oh my
thing.
God.
Like, just like, I mean, I am kind of in that world a little bit of like working for like wildly wealthy people that I like can never talk about. But there's just a lot of people working in the homes. Do you know what I mean? Like the homes are fully staffed and there's a lot going on. And behind the scenes, people chat about what's happening. And like, it is fun.
You're like, I know all the goods.
Oh, yeah. But from that, I feel like the Aspen New Year's Eve was like not as cool as like the St. Bart's this year. But I did see like everyone was talking about because Alex Earl, she was on Dance with the Stars. She just broke up with the boyfriend that was in the NFL. And there's a video of her and Tom Brady, that guy from like NFL, like whatever, like kind of like canoodling together a little bit. And she had like his hand on his back and everything. And part of me is like, I think they said that like he's like a year younger than her dad or something like that.
Whatever. Like,
so part of me
is just an age.
So she was like, oh, she's to her ex-boyfriend, she's like, you think it's cute that you play in the NFL? Well, I'm gonna go get paparazzi videoed with the legend of the NFL.
That's such an icon move. Like that's icon status. That's like, you think you're cute, here I am. Like, no.
Literally. And I think, I don't know. I honestly don't think they're like dating or sleeping together or anything like that. But I do think that they were like, let's make them talk.
She knew what she was doing. She was like, the cameras are here. This is totally innocent. He's not even paying attention. He's like, who the hell are you? And she's just going to go over and make it seem. She created her own moment.
Literally.
She staged it.
That's what I said. I was like, that, yes. Like, she totally was like, hey, let's chat a little bit. Like, let me get to know your friends that are major investors.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
I have a new, like, drink line I want to come out with.
Yeah, can we talk for a minute? He's probably like, get the hell away from me. Who are you? She's making it seem like, oh yeah, we're together now.
Literally. No, but she is one of those celebrities that know how to have a fun time. Like, she is a party girl, you know?
Yes.
Because I've seen a lot of like celebrities like behind the scenes, and some of them are not like the most exciting, especially with the influencers and stuff. But then there's some that know how to like get all the content and then put that phone away and rage.
Oh my God. Yes. There's nothing better than the feeling of like no phones out. And like kids these days, they won't understand it. Like having your phone, not having a phone on you, or no phones in the room, or it's just for phone calls and just like letting loose, raging, doing the dumb shit, and like nobody's documenting it. People don't really know what that's like anymore. So like if she can turn off her phone and rage after, you know, she's the best time.
Literally.
She
No,
gets it.
exactly. And that's probably why she gets invited to the yacht parties.
Sure.
Yes.
we need to get on a yacht party. Next year, we're going to be in St. Bart's. Like, I'm going to say, like, this year for New Year's, I threw a party for like the boys and their friends. So, like, next year, it's like, this is my year.
This is my year. Yes.
This is
We're going to
my party.
yachts. We're getting
Yeah,
yachts in.
sorry, Michael. Bye.
You know, like, okay, so like I used to go to Mykonos every summer, like for my birthday, because there's like a massive festival that happens the same week as my birthday there. And I would go and I would, oh God, I was always scheming trying to get on that yacht. Like always scheming trying to get on the yacht. And so eventually I just had to like use the water taxi as my makeshift yacht.
Stop. Stop. You're like, I need you just to go pull up kind of beside the big yacht right there. And like, let me just get my speaker, Bluetooth thing, just like your own moment.
Yes.
Oh my God. You're like, everybody wants to come on my water taxi.
Like I'm just standing.
They're fun though.
No, they were. That was like the best part. I was like, no, actually, this is so fun transportation. And but I did get some photos like on the edge. So it does look like I'm on someone's boat.
Stop it.
Yes.
I know what photo you're talking about. Oh my God. That's on a fucking water taxi?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think that's the one, I'm sure. But guessing because I haven't been on a yacht anytime soon. Well, no, actually, okay. Actually, a couple years ago, a friend of mine, she invited me and my roommate and a few other people to go on like a boat. It was a sailboat leaving from the beach here, like the marina here. And we go out there and then there was all these dolphins everywhere. And so the captain was like, oh, this is the best time to ever jump in the ocean because like dolphins scare off sharks. So we all jump into the ocean. Okay, the captain's throwing like beers and drinks down to the ocean floor. We're grabbing them, popping them open, drinking them, hanging out for a while. Then everyone's like, oh, maybe we should get back on the boat. So people get back up in the boat. I can't get my fat ass up the ladder. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the ocean. I can't get back up. And I'm like panicking now. So I'm like trying to get up there and the boat's rocking back and forth and like swinging me around. Yeah. And I just didn't have enough upper body strength. At this point, I weakened all my muscles from trying so hard. So I couldn't even like, I was like rubber. And so they had to like throw out like a little like, inflatable like boat thing, and then I had to put like a little like board thing on top of that, and then so someone had to help push me into the little boat thing. I got on top of like the paddle board that was on top of that, and it was able to stand there, and then someone like pushed from below, and then the captain was grabbing me by my like arms and pulling me onto the boat, and I was just
like, are we in love now?
Literally, but this was like a 20 30 minute ordeal of me being stuck in the ocean, and I was just like, drag me in.
Stop. That's hilarious. I love how they brought like little makeshift water coffins. They're like, well, if she doesn't make it, she's just going here and we'll just drag her back. Like
I know. And like the Pacific Ocean is gnarly. Like, and we were so far out, you could hardly see land. I was like, this was dumb. So work on your upper body strength before you go jumping off yachts.
Oh my God, stop. That would be me. That would be me. I'd be like, I guess I'm just stuck here. Like, I'd be like, just tie this fucking boat to the back, and this could be our own. What'd you call it? The yacht thing? What's the yacht carrier?
I think the chaser. I call it a chaser, but that's not what they call it. It's not what they call it. But I don't know.
That's what they should call it.
Yes, it's like the shadow vessel or something.
But like, I would have been like, just leave me here. Tie a rope, call it a yacht chaser. Like, this is it.
But you know what?
Like, give me my speaker, party time.
You gotta romanticize what you got.
Like,
you know, let your little tender boat or your water taxi be your yacht. You know,
tin buoy, your little tin boat. Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Literally, yes.
Do you watch Stranger Things?
You know, I watched the first couple seasons, but I'm not up to date at all.
Okay. So they just had the series finale. Okay. And I thought it was really great, like really good. I was like bawling, crying, whatever. But they left the ending open for your own interpretation. So there's like two things. Either you think that, I know you won't know what I'm talking about, but you think that like Elle escaped and she was an illusion at the end, or she sacrificed herself and died. Okay. But now there is this whole other theory that is happening that people think that there is going to be another episode on January 7th. And I have been watching it, and people are going down like these dark ass rabbit holes. They're going into like stages of psychosis. And honestly, it's giving the same vibe as when I was watching The Summer I Turned Pretty and then went down all those rabbit holes of thinking that we were going to have like a Christmas special. There was a Christmas movie and all of these theories. I'm like, it's giving the same vibe.
You're right though, but because The Summer I Turned Pretty, they didn't do a Christmas special. I remember you were like, they're going to have a Christmas special.
No, and I was heartbroken. I was heartbroken on Christmas. I waited up like till midnight on Christmas Eve to see if it was coming out. So all these people on January 7th that are thinking that there's going to be a new episode coming out that's actually going to be the ending. I won't get into all the theories of it, whatever, because you won't understand it. But like, I don't think an episode is coming. And the way that these people are online right now, I think we need to be concerned.
Okay, so they had the finale, and now everyone's like, there's another episode. There's another episode.
Yes, they think that this is like an illusion.
Oh my
the
God.
way that we're seeing it. It's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into the whole thing, but they think another episode is coming. And I'm like, another episode isn't coming. But now I'm on the outside and I'm looking at all the people like so into it. And I'm like, this is how everybody was looking at me in the summer. Just like, honey, it's over. It's not coming.
Yes.
But we're all pulling out like fan theories that like it's not over, it's coming.
Yeah. I noticed that when I was doing hair for like New Year's, I was seeing everyone was like looking at like little like videos of people talking about what was happening and like conspiracy theories about what's like other stuff.
Yes. So like basically January 7th, like just it's gonna be a shit day for everyone. So just like be on the lookout.
Okay, so people think that the next episode's coming January 7th.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
The day that this episode comes out.
Oh my
You're
God.
getting dead. I'm sorry.
No, exactly. It comes out and like it did come out, and then we were just like, oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah. Well, she's back to being with sunglasses. How are you gonna let me go without my glasses?
Oh my God.
She's back.
Are those new?
No.
Oh, they
I
look
just
new.
dug them out of the crustiness out of my purse.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I was like, what the hell is she doing? I'm telling you about this nerd thing. And I thought you were going to be right into it. And she's like, I need my glasses for this one.
So y'all are really loving when we have been like debating different topics and everything. So we thought for today's episode, we would kind of talk about some different New Year's themed kind of debate questions of like this or that. And so do you have one to go first, Kris?
Okay. Do you believe in New Year's Eve superstitions?
Okay, kind of, but like, okay, what's one that you have?
Okay. My thing is, and I've been like this for the past, I think, 5 years. So the way that you spend your New Year's Eve will kind of predict how you will live out your life the next year.
Okay.
So, and I started to kind of believe in this because I was looking back and I was like, oh, this one I was depressed, this one I was going through breakup, and then it was like sad things happening, whatever. So I don't do like a big celebration, but I try to create a vibe in my house on New Year's Eve. So that way it's like, okay, like we're all having fun and happy. So that way I have a happy year. But my biggest one is the color underwear that you wear.
Okay, what is it? Like green means money or something and yellow means love?
Okay, so no, red means love.
Okay.
Red is love. I always wear yellow because yellow is luck, success, wealth, all of that. Green is prosperity and nature. Blue is health and wellness and tranquility. Pink, love, harmony, and strong friendships. White is peace and harmony. And red is love.
Okay, and then you got to wear that while you get under the table and eat 12 grapes?
Okay, yes. I didn't really hear about this grape thing until after it was over, or I would have done that.
Yeah, I think it's very much like an Italian, like Spanish kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it's cool. Have you done it before?
No.
We need
No.
we need to have a redo so we can do this. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to try it.
Okay, so from where I come from, everybody does pork and sauerkraut on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Okay.
And I do believe it's like for wealth and for something else. I don't know. But anyways, you eat pork and sauerkraut, and that's what you eat on New Year's Day. I did it last year. Guess what? I don't know that it really brought a bunch of wealth, but I didn't do it this year.
You did. What did you do then?
I did nothing.
You just raw dogged it.
I raw dogged it with no superstitions, no nothing. Just went
I can't.
straight into the new year.
No, I see. I can't. I need to have a little bit of prep work. I wear yellow underwear, like, and I wear it. Okay, I wear it inside out. Okay, leading up until the ball drop,
Okay.
and then after I change it and I sleep in it.
Okay, so you're like, everyone's like, 1, 2, 3, Happy New Year, and then you're just like, hold on, you guys, I gotta go change my underwear. I gotta flip them.
Yeah,
Be right back.
basically.
Let me go
Yeah,
flip the undies real
basically.
quick.
Yes, basically. Like this year, I was like, okay, guys, you have 5 more minutes. I'm gonna call your moms. Like, I don't
No.
care. Like, I'm not risking it. No.
My favorite one is when the people grab their suitcases and they gotta go down to the end of the driveway, or they gotta like haul ass down the street with their suitcase.
What the hell is that? I've not heard of that.
You
What
never know
is
that one?
that?
It's like for like you're gonna for travel. Like if you want to travel that year, you gotta grab your suitcase and you gotta go walk down to the end of the driveway with it, or you gotta. I see people running down the street with like suitcases or doing all sorts of things.
Okay, people who create superstitions are just like, we want to see how foolish people can look. Like, we need to create a superstition and then just sit back and watch, because like that's something that I would do. I would be like, hey, this year I really want to travel, pack my suitcase, like strike of midnight, I'm at the end of my driveway. Like, we need to create superstitions.
She's like, I got my yellow underwear on inside out. I'm ready to go.
Yes.
I got my suitcase. I got my grapes.
I'm gonna put a table over me,
Yes.
wear my yellow underwear, and eat the grapes while
Oh
I'm
my God.
somehow like dragging. Yes.
Why do I picture you with like a little shoulder harness with the table connected to the shoulder harness above you, and then with your suitcase, and then the grapes, you're just running down the street?
Because you know I would. Like, you know that I take superstition seriously. Like, you know I would.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I
Oh my
was
God.
like, I think New Year's Day I woke up and I was like, okay, the new person starts tomorrow.
Mine doesn't start until the school holidays are over.
Oh, okay.
No. Like, the new year to me doesn't start until everyone's back to school. I'm still on break. As soon as it's over, that's when it starts.
100%. Okay,
So
so
tomorrow.
yes, tomorrow. So for New Year's Eve, are you all about staying in or going out?
Okay, I think it depends. I have gone out on New Year's and I have had a good time. However, I love a good house party on New Year's Eve. I love, like, because remember, like, it's freezing cold. I don't like being on the road on New Year's Eve. Like, I don't. I think I'm more stay in and like create your own function.
Yeah, I think that I am a stay-in person too. Like go to a house party or something. Because the thing is like, especially living in a major city, like if you go out for New Year's, so is everybody else. And when you live in a city of like metropolitan area of like 18 million people, like everyone's going to go to the club to celebrate New Year's Eve. It is impossible to get in. It costs a fortune to get in. Once you do get in, you pay all that money, wait all that time. It's impossible to get a drink. You're gonna have to wait in line for everything. You're shoulder to shoulder with everybody. Midnight happens. It's over. These are people coming out that haven't drank in the last 6 months, and so all of a sudden, everyone's messy, sloppy. Like it's a disaster for me all the time. And then it's just like getting out of anywhere, getting an Uber, getting whatever. Like it just is like too much. And I'm just like, it's amateur hour for me. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I'm like, okay,
Yes.
well, how about I stay in and we have a little party here, have a little Happy New Year, whatever, and then we'll go out this weekend and we can rage when all the amateurs are at home.
Yes. Yes. And also, like, people, okay, what's your take? New Year's Eve fireworks.
Okay. I'm like, I guess I'm conflicted on this because like I think it's cool or whatever, but then like the propaganda of dogs with New Year's and Fourth of July has like did a toll on me.
What do you mean?
Just because like everyone's like, think of the dogs, think of the horses, think of the animals. And so like I feel like there's this like movement of like people trying to get fireworks banned because of how much it scares the animals. And
I
I kind
Are
of
you on board with it?
kind of like I don't know. I'm still conflicted on it, but I kind of am like it's kind of like it is kind of stupid to like scare all these animals or whatever, but it is also fun. Like I love to go out on my roof deck on New Year's Eve and like watch the fireworks all across the city.
See, I don't care about fireworks anymore. Like people were doing a fireworks show down the road from me for New Year's Eve, and like I heard noises, and I looked at the window, and I was like, "Cool." I don't know. I feel like once you see it once, you see it. You know what I mean? You see one, you see them all. You know? I don't know what it is. I just people are like obsessed with fireworks though. Like they will drive hours to go see the big show. They will do whatever, and I don't get it. And that's just me. So like I'm fine if they cancel it. I get that it's like a fun thing to do and whatever. It's very traditional. However, like I just don't care about it.
Yeah, basically. I don't really go to see a fireworks show. But okay, I will say this though. Living in the US of A, when the fireworks start going off, it's like like the neighbors were in a group chat, like, okay, is there a shooting? Like what's happening? What's going on? Like everyone is
Literally.
just it's just like, don't scare us like that, you know?
It's triggering. The fireworks are triggering me.
There's a mall here in LA that's like my it faces the opposite side of like my windows face, and they let off fireworks like for all sorts of shit, and like literally every time like there's a messages in the group chat like what's happening, what's going on, like everyone's freaking out. I have to go on like Twitter to see the feed, and everyone's like, wait, is that, you know, is
No,
are those
they probably should be banned.
are those
Like,
is that like guns or is that explosives? Like no, it's just fireworks at the mall. So yeah, that's the side of it that I think about with that. But it is kind of like we all do fireworks, but why can't in the year 2026 can we create fireworks that don't make a big boom?
I mean, like, just Google them. It's like for me, it's like the zoo. Like I hate zoos. Like you want to see the animals, you want to see how they live, like just go online. We don't need to keep them locked up. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
people say like, "Oh, the zoos are for learning." No, they're not. They're not. Like go online. That's just how I am. There's so many other resources. Like we don't need to do it.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. Especially in an area like LA that's like so flammable.
That- Girl, stop.
Like I've heard
No.
people come from like out of the country and they're like, wait, isn't this city like very flammable? Like, why is there so much fireworks? And you're just
Oh my
like, aren't
God.
they illegal? And you're like, yeah, they are illegal, but just everyone breaks the law.
You're like, just shut up.
Like on the 4th of July, people are like in the middle of intersections of streets, just like popping up fireworks as you're trying to drive by. Like, that's
Oh
great.
my
Like,
God.
everyone's just like collectively like, yeah, we're all going to break the law and they can't stop us all.
They can't.
They can't. The pressure to reinvent yourself on New Year's is unhealthy.
No, I don't think it's unhealthy. Do you think it's unhealthy?
I think it's like a weird fine line because the thing is like if you're like, okay, actually like on January 1st, I'm a new person. I'm a new everything. Like it just seems a little unrealistic like that's gonna work out. Do you know what I mean? Like you can set like goals and like things you want to do and things you want to like work on behaviors or whatever, but when you're like, I'm a new person on January 1st, like you're probably gonna fall off by January 5th if you go too extreme with it. Like that's kind of my thought. Like definitely set goals, definitely set like your vision boards and your thing and the whatever, but like I don't know when you're just like, I'm a new person on this day.
No, I don't think it's unhealthy. I agree. I think it's very unattainable. I think like I personally, I love a reset. So sometimes on Sundays, I'm like, okay, I'm excited for Monday because I love the idea of opportunity. I love the idea of like, what can I accomplish? Like, I love a work week, right? But I feel like a new year and like I do feel like it's an opportunity to have a big total reset. So like that I get, but I think it has to be done within reason and in a realistic timeline and in a realistic way. Otherwise, you're right. Like by the fifth, you're just gonna be like, okay, well, like for me, anyways, like I'm still the same piece of shit just eating chips. Because to me, in my mind, I don't start until like the sixth. But I just feel like there needs to be some sort of guideline with it.
Yeah, there is like I do see that part of it of like for me, I do think it's a little weird sometimes when we're like, it's a new year, it's a new me and all this stuff. But I do like to set dates as like an arbitrary, like new beginning of a bit. Like I definitely do that. I definitely do it with my birthday. Like I think of like a
Okay.
new year starting with a new birthday. You know what I mean? Like that's when I set a lot of my goals and a lot of the things that I want to do. I go off of my birthday. Which is kind of interesting because my birthday's at the end of summer. So it's kind of like the wrapping up that we're gonna get back to work. And but I also will kind of start it off too of like the Chinese New Year because it's like it's a new like Chinese zodiac sign, so it's like new energy or whatever. And then I also think of like the spring equinox because to
Um,
me, I don't believe that January 1st is the new year. I believe that the spring equinox is the new year. Because wouldn't it make more sense that like everything's coming to life? It's a new start for everything. Like everything restarts in the spring. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like the
yeah.
life cycle goes from spring through summer to fall, and everything's ending out over winter, and then you restart in spring. And so for me, that's what I think of it as.
See, to me, I don't know. I believe that it's just January 1st. And I think that's just because I'm just like in the routine of the holidays and like the order of it. So to me, I'm like, okay, January 1st, New Year.
Yeah, yeah. But also, if you really think about the way that I'm saying this, I didn't think about this part of it. It's like for me, I have like the three New Years of the year, which is like my birthday, the Gregorian calendar New Year on January 1st, and then like the spring equinox. So it's kind of like, like a, like 4 months or so between each. So it's kind of like evens it out.
You're like, I have so many new chances. You're like, okay, if I didn't make it this time, like spring equinox, this is my time.
Yeah, but that's
Okay, shit, I failed again. Birthday, we're going for
we're
it.
going for it. Yeah. Because
Yes.
like you got to get back in it, like you get like as
Yeah.
time goes on. And that's all the thing because that's the thing. New Year's is only an arbitrary date that is a new cycle, basically a financial cycle. Do you know what I mean? In a way?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's kind of what it
Mm-hmm.
is. It's not any date can be an arbitrary new year, new beginning. And so I think that don't just leave it to January 1st, find some other very important dates and kind of set that like, I'm going to create some new goals for myself over the next few months. I'm going to like do this, or, I'm going to stop this habit, or I'm going to start this new
Yeah.
habit.
What do you think about sharing your goals online versus keeping them to yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm really split on like whether you should tell everybody your goals, your things at the beginning of the year, or if you should keep it to yourself. Because on one hand, I'm like, if you proclaim it and you talk about it, you kind of have an extra pressure to really follow through with it because you're like, I've already told everybody. But then on the other side, I really truly believe that sometimes you just got to keep these things to yourself and work on it in your own head. Because if you put it out there, people are going to like judge you, try to like tear you down a little bit. They're going to try to copy you. They're going to like whatever it is and make you feel some sort of way about it. Or they're going to try to like, they don't want you to succeed past them. And so they're going to try to like be a Debbie Downer or whatever. But I also think that proclaiming it really helps. Like I know like with my therapist, sometimes if I'm trying to pick up a new habit, she's like, well, talk about it in your vlogs on social media. And that's going to hold you accountable to do that.
See, it never holds me accountable. If anything, anytime I say that I'm gonna do something online or anytime that like I like verbally say it or I write it out, I never follow through with it.
Besides
I
this
don't know why.
podcast.
Well, okay, this is different. This is our career. But like if I put something out there or the moment I start talking about it, then I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. And I don't know why. I've never understood that. But I do feel like there is something about setting goals and keeping them personal because there's a lot of times when people will try to like bring you down or try to change your mind or tell you like that's not attainable or you should reconsider this. And they try to put their negative spin because some people don't have the same mindset as you. So if you're having conversations with people about your goals that don't share the same mindset, you're going to get a totally different reaction. You know what I mean? So for me personally, I keep my goals to myself now.
Okay, I
It's
see
just me and my
that.
vision board.
I see that.
But I don't know, then I put like this pressure on myself once I put it out because like I don't care. Like I'm not going to be embarrassed if I put something out there and then I just don't do it because I'm like people don't really care that much. They're going to forget. So I will, if I put it out there, it's almost like it puts too much pressure on me. And then I'm just like, I can't do this.
Exactly.
Do you have a vision board?
No, I do not. Not yet, but I'm doing a vision board tonight.
Where are you doing your vision board?
They're having a vision board making party at the Witty Titties group that I do comedy with.
Oh, that's so fun. Are you gonna like cut magazines? Because people have different styles of doing their vision boards. Some people, I didn't know this until this year, go on Pinterest and they print out all of the exact like little icons and images that they want. And then some people do what I do, which is like I go in and I just like cut shit out of a magazine.
Yeah, okay. So like I've never made a full vision board before. And what I have done before, I've made it on my phone. Like I've got like cut out images and I made it like, on Canva. But what they do is this, I do believe they cut from we are gonna cut from magazines and like glue and like full craft hour with all the things.
I love that. See, I like that better than searching for things on Pinterest and printing it out because this is like you could be flipping through and see things and then just be inspired.
Exactly. Yes. That's the thing. I think when you're going through the magazines like that, you do get inspired. But it's hard to do it yourself because then it's like a lot of people don't get magazines delivered to their house. And so you're just like going to go buy a bunch of magazines to cut up into a million pieces.
Yes. Yeah. And when you go to the store, you have to open it up. And like I always just kind of like go through it quickly. And if I see like a couple things where I'm like, hey, this is my vibe, right? Like I won't pick up women's health and like go through it because I'm like, okay, like there's some stuff here. No, but I will pick up like Cosmo, like something like that, and be like, okay, this is my vibe. And then you kind of have to find your vibe in a magazine. And then, yeah, it's an investment because you're cutting it up and then that's it.
Exactly. I do need to really think about like everything that I'm going to like try to go with theme wise. So that way I'm not like too much under pressure.
So okay, so this year, what I've done is because now I don't know if I told you, did I tell you I'm an iPad girly now? Like I know that, I have a new iPad,
Yeah.
but like I do everything on my iPad now. Everything. Like I'm filming on my iPad right now. But like I set up my vision board and then I've created a widget on my homepage so that way my vision board is there. But then what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to still cut out my stuff and then put it on a frame on my desk so that I have like I'm always seeing my vision board. I think it's important because I think like especially when you're feeling down or like hard on yourself, you could see like one thing on your vision board and be like, okay, I gotta jump into mode.
Okay, I see that. Yeah, you're like I've seen some people too. They use like a bulletin board and they just like pen it in, like little things in, so that it's just like in your room and you just see that. Like I think that's the most important to me. I think that's how vision boards work: is you constantly seeing it and your eye is like on that prize. You're constantly being reminded of like the goals that you want to achieve.
Yes. And I think it's important that when you do a vision board, you have an action plan. So like I've done it before where like I put like, something really huge on my vision board, but then it's just like, okay, how am I going to get that? So now what do I do is when I'm doing my vision board and I kind of have like say my theme or the things that I want to achieve, I'll write out an action plan now in my new digital planner, but I'll write out an action plan of like, okay, if I want to achieve this type of goal, these are the exact steps that I have to start doing. And then sometimes I'll take the steps from like, I'll take the words from that step and then I'll put that on my vision board. So then I'm also being accountable for my action board.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm really into the vision board.
Wait, there was this other thing you said. What did you say that you called it like a bingo card?
Okay, my 2026 bingo card. Okay, so this is new to me. I've never seen this before, so I don't know if like people have done this.
And she's very amped about it. She's very amped about it.
I'm so amped. Okay, and again, I did this on my digital planner. So basically, it's a bingo card, and in each space, you put down an achievement. So it can be anything that you want to achieve this year. And if it comes true, you strike it off. So for me, I'm keeping my bingo card very, very specific and very fun as well. So that way it's like, because I feel like if I'm like, okay, I want to be healthy and run this year, I'm not going to be able to check that off until like the end of the year when I'm like, oh, okay, like I did all that. For me, like one of the things that I have on my bingo card I will share is that I want a red manicure because I never get to have fun nails. So like that's on the bingo card.
Okay, that's just attainable things. Okay, for Kris messages me and she's like, "What are you doing for your bingo card this year?" And I'm like, "What do you mean by a bingo card?" Like she just assumes that I know like up to date on everyone doing like vision bingo cards. I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Because I have been so hardcore with my like this year. I've been so hardcore because I'm doing it on my iPad, so it's like a different thing. But like I've been so hardcore and I've been having so much fun and I'm thinking of an actual reward for myself. So just like if you win at bingo, you get a reward. So like I don't know if this is technically part of it, but like I'm thinking of a reward and I'm gonna tell Michael and then if I complete everything on my bingo card, then like I'm gonna get it. Like I want it to be like a flight to Paris, but I don't know. Might be a little bit out of reach, but whatever.
I know.
You know what Michael, well, you know what Michael said? We were talking about Paris. I'm like, I really want to go to Paris. Like, maybe we can go. And he's like, you always told me, he's like, when we first started dating, he's like, you told me that I'm never allowed to go to Paris with you because Paris is your happy place. He's like, that's when I knew you were the biggest brat.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna go to family vacation to Paris?
No, alone. Like
Alone,
I'm not.
yeah, I was gonna say.
I told him at the beginning, yeah, like no, nobody's coming with me. It's my happy place.
Well,
like,
what about me? Like
okay, different.
you're like, well, Kyle has to go with me to Paris.
It's a work trip now. Like we're filming, like we should do an interview in the Eiffel Tower.
Literally, and we'll be like, we will forever be the girl that went to Paris.
No, stop. Stop. What do you think we should put for blonde highlights for our bingo card? I want to think of something right now to put on my bingo card, but blonde highlights way. Should we do a full bingo card just for the podcast?
Maybe, or we could just make a list.
Okay, so the bitch doesn't want to play bingo. Like she thinks she's too good for bingo. I don't know what's going on. I want to put something on my personal bingo card for the podcast. What should it be?
I think definitely like a really big guess, maybe like some sort of like financial goal or like well, I mean, obviously you have something in mind. What do you think?
Okay, I was thinking of like a really cool sponsorship.
Yes. Okay. Fits in with the financial goal of it. Yeah. So a really cool sponsorship, really big guest, and some contracts.
Let's get some contracts going. Yeah, let's send some papers. I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Like let's put down get an entertainment attorney.
If we have to sign contracts this year, can we please buy feather pens? Like the cute and bring our own pens to the meeting and sign with those pens.
Of course. Yes.
Like we have to, it's like so on brand. Like I'm not signing a big contract without that pen. They're going to be like, why are we doing this? Like Here, ladies, here's your pen. We brought our own. Like, I'm doing it. I don't care. Feather pen.
Feather pens. Yes. I'm
Oh
down
my
for it.
gosh.
Yes, we will do that. But I think that's one thing we
I-
could put on the board, like entertainment attorney. Because we want to be in the position that we're hiring an entertainment attorney to handle our contracts.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay.
That's what's happening.
Done.
So that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for sticking around and talking everything New Year's with us. And hopefully you get your vision boards and your bingo cards together.
Okay. Yes. Bingo card.
Bye.
Bye.